Well, welcome back. 1999 GMC Sierra 4x4. It's got a bad U-joint. You can hear it making a lot of noise. We're going to go underneath. We're going to pull this drive shaft, replace the rear two U-joints, and also the carrier bearing, which is pretty bad as well. I'm going to put this up on 4 jack stands. If you're just jacking this up on the front, make sure you block the wheels, because as soon as you pull the drive shaft, there's nothing holding it still. It will move on you. You don't want to get it. You don't want to have it roll over on you. So we're going to put it all the way up. Just make it a little easier to get to and get it doing. We're going to do the U-joints and carrier bearing in this. All right, rear U-joint. Front of this drive shaft's already marked. I want to mark the back. I always like to put it together the same way. Keep it the same. Might not matter, but it might. It's always a good idea. All right, 11 millimeter in this case. And I just got to get it loose now. Carrier bearing's still holding the front half. It's a 2-piece drive shaft. Let's try this. Should have enough playing it just to break it loose. Alright, we'll just set that down for now, and then we'll turn around and we'll go to the front, the carrier bearing, and we'll pull that. Well, hopefully you'll be able to see this. This is the carrier bearing. There's a bolt either side, 14. I don't know, I can't tell if I have to hold the back of that or not. I'll know in a second. We're just going to unzip this. Yeah, I'm still recording. Here's one. These don't look like the right, somebody's been in here. These are not the right type of bolts. Look like hardware bolts. They'll work fine, but they're not original. That's for sure. We should be able to slide this back now out of the transmission. Slide the yoke out here. It's one of the problems of being on a creeper. I gotta get off my creeper. Got that first? Just hold still for a second. Get off my creeper. It's just moving around. Alright. Oh, it didn't leak. Good. Set that down. Alright, now we're gonna go out, work on this. Of course, not under the car, because it's just ridiculous. So this is one of the things with this truck. They list about 10 different U-joints for this. So I don't believe I have the right one. I think it's very close, but these happen to have an inner ring, an inner snap ring on them, which the replacement doesn't. So we're gonna pull this, and we're gonna go back to the store, and we're gonna make sure we have the right one. See what they have, because I don't believe this one's right. I just want to get that moving so I can get it out of here. Gets hung up. Okay. Put this over. Same thing on this side. Alright, now, there's a bunch of different ways you can do these. I'm actually going to try my ball joint press on this one first. Just to, I'm going to give it like a little bit of a wrap here, just to smack. Let's see if we can get it to move. Which I believe it did. We'll turn it around. We'll do the same thing on this side. I'm trying to do is shock it a little bit, move it. Should be big enough to go around it, and it is. It's actually a very good size. Set that right on the... Has enough to it. I have to get my bigger gun. Don't know. Get my other gun, see if it makes a difference. Otherwise, I'm going to beat it out of there. So what you want to be careful with these is not pinching it or spreading the end out of it. Spreading it out. Try the bigger gun here and see if it... That goes. Let's see what that looks like. It's definitely moved, so it's moving it. So what I want to make sure is that I don't flip this back. I don't want to lock it in. I want to make sure that it's this is not blocking it from coming out. I want to push it just far enough to get it off, get the cap out of it. I'm doing is looking to make sure I'm not blocking the cap. Yeah, it's centered up here. I should be able to push that out. There's one cap. Broke it, getting it out. It's out. Yeah, broke them both. Now I'm going to get this out. This can be a real pain sometimes. I probably did knock it back through just a little bit. Which is fine. Some more. So I've got to get this up on something because it's being blocked. That's not good enough. There we go. Now, you better just dry that out of there without too much problem. Without too much problem. Alright, well, you can see there's virtually nothing left. There's no grease in these. They're just destroyed. Worn out. I'm not even going to take these apart because there's no point in it. These are shot. Bearings, they're gone. Little pieces of metal, they're not even in there anymore. Totally wiped out. That one's completely rusted. That one's been broken like that. You can see how it's rusted along the brake. That's been broken like that for a while. So it's no good. We're going to go to the middle one and do that and see. So this is my rear by the differential. I'm just going to try to get these snap rings to move so we can make sure that they're not corroded in there. obviously moved. Let's see how far through we are. I gotta move it. It's blocking it. It's off center. Yep, we're not blocking it. If I can get this cap off of here. Oh, it came out?
Yeah.
Even better. Look at that. Super. Let's see. Well, yeah, there you go. All right, so we've got that separated, so now we just have to get this one out.
I'm a mechanic.
You're a mechanic now. Still got bearings in this one. This one still looks pretty good. So I'm gonna. I mean, it's got some wear. Don't kid yourself. I mean, I don't know if you can see that or not on camera, but there's ridges in here. There's still some grease and bearings in here. There's no play in it, but if we can get the new one, we're gonna replace it before we get into this. Figure it out.
Put this in.
Just hold that like that. That's fine. How come yours came right apart and mine won't?
Because I'm a mechanic.
It must be it. Must be what it is. There we go. Alright, so this is our front one.